We are being live streamed right now on Twitch and YouTube. Hello to those audiences.
Yes.
As always.
The number right now we're at is $42,627 raised for the Rogel Cancer Center. First of all, give it up for that. That's incredible.
Hi, guys. My name's Paul.
Hi, Paul.
I've been listening to you guys for almost a decade, so I feel
I
like
know.
today's been a great culmination of the POD cast and everything we've been doing.
Introduce yourselves to the people and what you guys do here.
Sure, I'm Kristen Kurtz. I'm the Director of Digital Fundraising for Michigan Medicine, which includes the University of Michigan Health Rogel Cancer Center. So I get to work with wonderful people like you to raise money.
Yeah.
I can't get over you've got that written on your head, by the way.
I know.
Gene Skidmore, I'm the Assistant Director of Corporate Partnerships. This is not a corporate partnership, but essentially it is. POD is a corporation, and you're doing a hell of a job for the people at the Rogel Cancer Center.
Appreciate that. And it's really these guys that are doing it because it's their money that they're putting on the line. And I don't ever want that to be overlooked. You like, in particular, about the Rogel Cancer, something that makes it unique to other cancer centers that really gets you guys jazzed about working with them.
Well, to your point, it's a cancer center. It's not a cancer hospital, right? So you've got the research, the individualized care that we do there, and kind of that cross-disciplinary care that we're able to do at the Rogel Cancer Center. So much like the POD is the #1 podcast for Lions football, the Rogel Cancer Center is your #1 cancer destination in the state of Michigan.
You have to remember what happened last year. They made it to the NFC Championship game and probably should have gone to the Super Bowl. And this team is way better. Like, way better. The offense is better, and the defense, when at full health, and it's going to be pretty close to full health, I would imagine, assuming the angry, hating Lions god is going to let up at some point.
When you have Panay that's just sitting there at 7, and you have all these other shiny toys behind him, like your quarterbacks that
Your wide receivers.
right, and he looked at that moment and said, we need a pillar, and we need someone that's going to set a foundation for us. And it was a masterstroke, because in most drafts, like, he could be the #1 guy, and that's the level of talent he had going in there, and he wasn't going to pass on that. And you've seen this consistently from Holmes throughout. You go back to even the year after they took Gibbs, and then they ended up getting Branch and Laporta, again, just getting absolute steals in the later spots, because he just doesn't miss.
In my eye, he is the most dominant offensive player on what is arguably the best offense in the NFL.
Love to hear that.
I know we have a lot of Panay Sewell jerseys out in the crowd. So, I mean, like, that's not just like a unique... Yeah, there we go, Gabe. Yeah, buddy.
Playing hard in that game, winning that game, played a pivotal role in setting the Lions on the path that they've been on the last couple of years.
Yeah, no, let's go. FTP.
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 Preferences. You know, when you're talking to an OG and you're talking to guys that have played the game, it's like anybody else, man. It's am I excited to watch this team? Do I think this has been one of the most magnificent runs in Detroit Lion history? Absolutely.
Well, it is the holiday season, folks, and we here at the live show for Pride of Detroit PODcast, thepridedetroit.com, Pride of Detroit on Twitter, Pride of Detroit on Facebook, blah, 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 blah. We believe in the holiday cheer, because this is a moment for us. This has been a live show in a long time in the making. This has been a moment that we've wanted. Hey, hold on, what?
Why?
Why do we have a Roomba?
I can't tell you why, but there's a Roomba that we're giving away at the end of the night.
It might be slightly used, though, because if we raise enough money, it might need to pick up all of Jeremy's hair clippings, right?
That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a real possibility.
And we talked about this on the podcast the other day, but, like, that was a moment of authenticity.
Yep.
That was when we knew that, and we didn't know at the time. We thought Dan Campbell was talking about biting kneecaps and, outlasting people in fights and smiling while they're bleeding and everything. And it was really just Dan Campbell being like, well, this is just what I'm about.
Right.
Like, and this is who I am.
Yeah, you never know in those moments if he's just trying to fire people up or if that's just him. And we learned very quickly, that's just him.
That's just him.
Through and through.
Once I saw the passion of Lions fans, the ability to draw a crowd on a random Wednesday night and fill up YouTubes and Twitch chats, I knew I wanted to do something with the power that we suddenly had, being able to draw you guys here and turn it into something positive.
Hey guys, Dylan, Metro Detroit.
What's up, Dylan?
I just want to say this is awesome. It's been a great time. I wish you guys could do this more often.
Plus the ticket sales today that are all going to the Rogel Cancer Center, that 1,000% gets us to $50,000 total raise.
We did it. let me just say this as a final note, because I've been saying this all week. This has been a dream for us for a really long time to do this.
I got a bunch of people to thank too, and it ends with you guys. Spoiler alert. First of all, thank you to the Majestic Theater and everyone working at Majestic. They did an incredible job putting up. I mean, I spent a ton of time with them through emails before the show, and this went off way better than I could have ever expected. I mean, it's not easy to get people in on a Zoom call and make the audio work. So shout out to them. The AV crew is led by Stephen Quancy. I probably butchered your name. I'm so sorry, Stephen. That's him right there. Shout out to him. The support from SB Nation. You know, I know things went sour a little bit in the offseason, but they came back with a ton of support for everything we do at Pride of Detroit.
What happened?
We did a podcast.
The fact that they supported us and believed in us enough to throw a live event, the first of its kind, by the way. There is no other SB Nation, NFL, NBA, NHL, and MLB site that has done anything ever like this. And they trusted in us and to bring out a crowd, and look what you guys did. You proved them right. So appreciate you guys. It's really awesome to see and harness what we know is the best fans in the NFL to something that's so important and so beneficial to society. You guys are amazing. Thank you all for coming out.
Thank you.
I guess we got a big old check here too.
We do.
I've never held one of these before, so I'm very excited about this.
This is fantastic. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So in total, and I have to add mine, by the way, I owe at least a bunch of swears. $50,325 to the University of Michigan Rogel Cancer Center. That's you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who showed up today.
Say the words.
Have a good night. It's chaos. Be kind.
See you, Starside.